Are you trying to build your email list and add more subscribers to your list? I'm here to tell you that one of the best ways that I have been able to build my email list is by creating an opt-in, or in other words, a freebie or free download or a lead magnet. All those can be used to describe what an opt-in is. And so in this video, I really want to show you guys how exactly to use FLODESK to set up an opt-in and to start adding people to your email list, because this is one of the biggest things that has allowed me to add literally thousands of people to my email list. And so I really want to show you guys exactly how I'm setting all of this up and how you can do that too. And if you haven't tried FLODESK yet, there's actually a 50% off link down in the description. I have tried a few different email marketing softwares, and this has been my favorite by far. It's just absolutely beautiful. The design and the ease of creating the emails has made it so much fun. Like literally, I have had so much fun using it. And so I highly recommend looking into it if you don't have anything to create an email list yet. So let's go ahead and we're gonna hop over to my computer and I'm gonna show you exactly how this is done. So the opt-in that we're gonna be creating is for my Instagram Reels cover templates. And if you wanna check this out and see how this is live, link will be in the description. But basically, this is where I am getting people on my email list. So I'm saying, hey, if you opt in, then you're also gonna get this free gift of Instagram Reels cover templates. And so when they click download now, this little pop-up comes up here and they can put in their first name and email address. So really our first step here is to create this form where people are gonna fill out so they can actually get onto our email list. So if we go over here to FLODESK, this is when you log into FLODESK, this is what you see. It's under your email section. This is where you can create emails that send out live, so you can schedule like a certain day or time when emails go out. But let's go ahead and hop over to the form section. So we're over here in forms, we're gonna wanna create a new form for our Instagram Reels. So let's go ahead and create a new one. And this is going to be an inline form because it's not a pop-up that we're adding code and then it pops up, but it's going to be like living on our page, if that makes sense. So that's how I create pretty much all of mine. I don't have any pop-ups right now. So we come down here, we come down to inline. We're just gonna go ahead and customize this one. And the thing you're gonna wanna have is make sure you have a segment for your freebie. So with FLODESK right now, the only way to trigger to send an email when someone signs up for a form is when they add it to a segment at the same time. And so you're gonna wanna create a segment specifically for your freebie. I've named all of mine pretty much like what the freebie name is. I'm just gonna create an example. Let's do freebie example. I'm gonna create a freebie example segment just so you guys can kind of see like how this actually works, and we can kind of walk through all of this. So we're gonna hit save. You can name obviously the segment whatever you want. I recommend the name of your freebie, whatever you're creating this for. So go ahead and click save, and then this is where you can customize it however you want. So usually I'll put like I'll put right here like what it's about. For this one, I already have, let's see, actually I don't. Okay, so I want it to say, where should I send your download? And you can put whatever you want. You can put subscribe below, let's just do that. And then you can put in here, I usually put something along the lines of sign up below to receive this free download. Okay, and then you can obviously customize the colors, everything like that. I'm not really gonna do a bunch of customizing here just for the sake of this tutorial, so you guys can see like how exactly to do this. I'm not gonna like walk through everything like that. So let's go ahead and go to next. Okay, and then as far as double opt-in, this is something that I really recommend you turn on, because for me, the first several months of this year, I actually had a ton of spam signing up for my email, and I'm still trying to recover my email list from that, and it had what happened is it caused my emails to be marked as spam. A lot of people are unsubscribing. So you don't want that to happen. So I recommend turning on double opt-in. The reason that I had that issue is because I didn't have this turned on. This is one of the most sure-proof ways to make sure that the people on your email list are actually real, actually know what they're opting into. So I just recommend having that turned on. Okay, and then this is totally up to you. I just have it, yes, notify me. And then you can also change the settings for when the form is submitted. You can have it to redirect to another URL. You can have it display success message. I usually have mine redirect to another URL and gets them, just like shows more of my content, shows more about me they can dive into right away, because they're probably super interested in me if they're signing up for a free download, right? But for now, let's just hit continue and so display a success message. Okay, and this is where you're actually going to add the code into your website. So what you're going to do is this header code right here. I'm actually going to use SHOWIT as an example. Let's go ahead and copy this. I'm gonna copy that. And I use SHOWIT for my website, so that's why I have SHOWIT pulled up. But whatever website you're using, you're gonna wanna make sure you go to your pages HTML section. That might sound a little fancy. I promise it's not as scary as it sounds. For SHOWIT, it's under the advanced settings right here to the right. If you look on your screen, you're gonna be able to see it. It's under custom head HTML. that's where you're gonna paste this code. I already have it pasted in, so I'm not gonna go ahead and repaste that, but anywhere you're adding a FLODESK form, you're gonna wanna have that code pasted into the custom head HTML. Okay, so you don't have to repaste that every time you add a form. You can have multiple forms on a page and just have that code in the head HTML. As long as you've done that once, you're good for any form that's on that page. Once you have that done, then you're gonna come and copy the inline code. And you're gonna go ahead and add a emmed code section and show it. Double click on it, paste your code, and then it's gonna show that form on your page. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete the one that I already have on here that I was showing you guys an example, and we're gonna make this a little bigger. The only thing that stinks about SHOWIT is you can't see like a preview of the form. You have to click preview up here in order to see how it's actually going to look on here. So this is how it's actually going to look. I'm actually pretty happy with that. If I was actually doing this, I actually would be pretty happy. Just make sure it looks good on mobile too. I'm not gonna do that for the sake of this, but okay, so once you have this in here, now it's available when you hit publish on SHOWIT. It's gonna be available for people to sign up through that form. But we need to change things on the back end so they're actually going to get that freebie when they sign up. So we're gonna go back over here to SHOWIT. And remember how we added people to a segment when they downloaded that form? So now what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna create a workflow that starts when people are added to that segment. So when they're signed up to this form, they're going to be added to that segment, and we want them to be able to get this free download, right? We wanna send this email so people actually get it. So let's go ahead, we're gonna go to workflows up here in FLODESK, click create new, and I'm just gonna start mine from scratch. We're gonna do freebie example, just so I can show you guys. And then to trigger this workflow, so see how there's like a trigger that says when this happens, this workflow is going to start. So we're gonna click add trigger, and it's when subscribers added to segment, and we're gonna go to freebie example. It's that segment we created when we created that form. So when someone fills out that specific form, they're gonna be added to this segment, and it's gonna trigger this workflow. Okay, so let's go ahead. The next thing we're gonna do is create the email that gives them that freebie. So I already have a template email that I use to deliver my freebie, so I'm just gonna duplicate that, and I'm gonna go ahead, let's go ahead and find it over here. Okay, so I just kind of created a template, so I'm gonna duplicate it, and then this is where you can customize the email, or you can create one from scratch, whatever works best for you. And this is the email they're gonna get directly after they fill out that form, because they're added to that segment and because you have a workflow set up that triggers when that is done. So this is where you would come in. I would, the main thing I change is this button. I add a link directly to my freebie, whatever that freebie is. And the way that I do this is I upload this directly to my WordPress blog, and then it creates a link that I can paste into here. So you can do this a variety of different ways. You can also create an attachment. So we go over to link, instead of it being an actual link, click attach file and just upload your freebie directly right there. So when people get this email and they click on this download button, they're going to get that freebie that you promised them. And then once you're done editing your email, just hit finish at the top. And then the next thing you're gonna wanna do is just make sure you hit publish on your workflow. Click publish now. So when people click on that form and they actually input their information, they opt in. Now this is going to be live. So if this is not published, it's not actually going to deliver that email. But if it's published, it's going to deliver that email, and then people are going to get your freebie. So this has been one of the best ways that I have been able to literally grow my email list. This is it. Like, I am creating freebies and being able to grow my email list that way, because people are opting in for something of value. They're opting in to get a gift from me, and that's adding them to my email list, where then they're also getting weekly emails from me and getting more information. So if you want to see how this plays out, how the final thing plays out and how I have a freebie set up, go ahead and go to that link in the description. You can look at this Instagram Reels cover templates freebie. You can see exactly how I'm doing this and how I have this set up. But I hope this was helpful for you guys, and make sure to download FLODESK if you haven't already. It's 50% off. There's a link in the description. You can sign up with my link, and I would love for you guys just to try it out and see if it's something that would be super awesome for you. Give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe to my channel if you are not already, because I upload new videos like this every Tuesday and Friday with Instagram marketing strategies, small business tips, and I would love to just have you following along. And as always, if you have any questions on any of this, if there's still something that's confusing to you, please drop a comment. I would love to just answer your questions for you and know exactly how I can help you out. And if you haven't tried out FLODESK yet, there's a 50% off link down in the description. You can always check it out, try it out for yourself, and see how you like it. And I can't wait to share more with you guys in next week's video. Bye guys.